What's up, everybody? It's me, your boy, the one, the only Jodecideion, bringing you a just out of nowhere random video. Hey, let's see what we got here. No, man, I can't see that. Just sit out here sitting in front of the school, waiting to pick up the boy like I usually do. You know, one of the things you do as a parent. I figured while I was out, I go by Toys R Us and reserve me some games. So I went to Toys R Us and I reserved a copy for the boy of Pokemon Ruby, Omega Ruby. And then also I reserved, of course, for me, Smash Brothers Wii U. I decided to go to Toys R Us because they're giving you the free Amiibo figure when you buy it from them. And so, you know, I figure I can, you know, go to them, get the game, and get a figure free, and then buy the other figures, you know, either GameStop or wherever, whoever have them for like the best deals or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of cool. You only got to reserve $1 down, put $1 down at Toys R Us, you know, which is cool compared to $5 at, you know, GameStop and everything. But you know, that's cool. So I didn't spend that much, $2 to reserve two games. It got me thinking when I did that. You know, we're now in that time of year. It's November already. Can you believe it? You know, November already. 1 month is December, and then we're already in 2015. And 2015, man, you got all these great games coming. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm excited for. I'm probably more excited about the games coming next year than I am the games out this year. And it's kind of crazy to say that, you know, but it's true. I mean, next year you got Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate for the 3DS. I'm gonna play that like it's crack. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a Monster Hunter crackhead. Then you got Xenoblade X Chronicles, or Xenoblade Chronicles X. You know what I'm saying? For Wii U, whenever that comes out, I'm gonna play like it's crack because I'm a Xenoblade crackhead. You know what I'm saying? So like those two games alone, I'm just like over the top for. Then you got the new Zelda, which will probably show up at the end of the year, but still, it's coming next year. You know, E3, Nintendo Directs, all that stuff. And then everything else that Nintendo has planned for us. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know what they have in store for us coming next year. You know, but still, we're now at that time of year where people, you know, spend that money they earn. You know what I'm saying? This is the go time of year. This time of year that the gaming industry makes their money. You know what I'm saying? This time of year when those big games they show to E3, they show it during that week, you know, are finally released to the public. You can buy them. You know what I'm saying? Tonight, if you haven't already, you can pick up your new copy of Call of Duty Advanced Warfare for PS4 and Xbox One. I think it's also on 360 and PS3 too. I'm not quite sure, but I think it is. So, you know, it's on everything but Wii U, so, of course. So, you know, that's already like one of the first games you can get, and there's more games coming the next following weeks. You know, bigger games across all systems. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, it ends with November 21st, somewhere around there, where the biggest games of the year will be out. For the Wii U, of course, it's going to be Super Smash Bros. Wii U. For the 3DS, of course, it's going to be Pokemon. You know, and you know, there's games everywhere. So I just want to throw this out there. What are you spending your money on? What are you going to be buying? What games have you reserved already? What games are you going to reserve? Are you going to buy a brand new system to play some games, you know, to play some of these games? If you're a Wii U owner, and all you own is a Wii U, but you want to play Call of Duty, are you going to buy a PS4 or Xbox to play, you know, the Advanced Warfare? Or if it does come out on the last gen systems, are you going to play it? Are you going to buy it for those systems? You know what I'm saying? If you're an Xbox One owner, are you excited about the Halo, compilation coming out? You know what I'm saying, the remastering. If you're a PS4 owner, you're excited about Little Big Planet 3, you know, whatever. While I was out, and like I said, Toys R Us, and you know, reserve my games. Of course, I had to pick up the Toys R Us Big Book. I do this every year. I get one of these and I do a video about it, just kind of trying to get an idea of what's popping, what do they believe is going to be the big sellers this year for the holiday season. You know what I'm saying? Many years ago, I did a video where I tried to predict the Wii U sales. Well, not the Wii U sales, the Wii sales, according to this, because I think, you know, this is a great indicator on what people buy. I do know that, you know, GameStop and those kind of stores, Best Buys, they get a lot of people to go buy games there. So Toys R Us is really the best indicator on video games. But still, though, there's Toys R Us everywhere, and they're you know, parents go there to buy toys and stuff, and they also buy games there. And so if this place says, hey, I think it's gonna be popular, we're gonna push this, you might want to, you know, look at it. So Years ago, I did a Wii video, and throughout the whole book, every page there was Wii merchandise and DS merchandise everywhere. And that year, the Wii for sure had the biggest holiday season it ever had. It was huge, almost 4 million systems sold in the month of December, I believe. And so it was just amazing. And last year, I did a video thinking maybe the Wii U was going to pick up because of they really were pushing the Wii U compared to the other systems. Well, that didn't come to be. The Wii U really didn't have a impressive holiday season last year. You know, PS4 basically came out and it's been running away with it ever since. So this year I want to do another video again, the same style, just trying to see what they're promoting, trying to see what they think is going to be big. Right now, looking at it myself, of course, Skylanders is still the big thing that they're pushing. They got 2 pages dedicated just to that. As you can see, you know, the new Skylanders Trap Team. This shit's coming out every year, a new version of it. They want you to buy the new thing and everything, and you buy new figures. And, you know, if you into it, I understand why you do it. So, you know, I ain't gonna hate on that. The next page, Disney Infinity only gives like a half a page. So they really ain't pushing. They pushing like Disney movies more. They push actually figures. You know what I'm saying? I guess they don't really have anything big coming out this year besides the Big Hero. What is it called? What is that? Big Hero 6 or whatever movie. They got some guys for that. I think that's pretty much the only thing they're pushing Disney Infinity side. But it's about half a page. It's 1 page or half a page for it, and the rest is just you know, Disney movies. We're finally in the game area, and as you saw from a tweet from Rami Cowboy, that the Nintendo side has like a full page or 2 full pages, you know, and it's split between Wii U, 3DS, DS, Wii. It's pretty much anything Nintendo related is on here. You know, of course, you got the system. You, of course, got a picture of some of the new games coming out that they're pushing. Bayonetta, Hyrule Warriors, the new Batman coming out, Sonic Boom, you know what I'm saying? It's closer to the Wii U. And then, of course, you got the Amiibos coming out, you know, the Amiibos figures Nintendo's promoting. You can reserve them there and everything for Smash, and there's Smash right there, headline. And, of course, you got the 3DS and, you know, 2DS Pokemon Y bundle they're trying to push. And then, of course, up here you got 3DS games, Pokemon, Omega Red, Alpha Sapphire, Smash Bros. 3DS, you know, typical games, just letting you know, a mixture in here of old games, Wii U, DS games, you know, trying to push. So, you know, alright, but not as impressive as it's been in the past. Then we got the Xbox side, and it's half a page, Xbox One, all their bundle systems, the Call of Duty bundle system and everything, Xbox One. You got the games they're shooting, they're promoting, Raven Rabbids Invasion for Connect, I guess, Sunset Overdrive, Spark. Then down here you got the Halo Anniversary Collection thing, you know, the next Call of Duty, Madden, Destiny, of course. They're pushing that. Other side here is PlayStation. They're still pushing that PS3. They're pushing the PlayStation TV somewhat. There's the PS4 and the games they're pushing on that. That's a Little Big Planet 3, Minecraft, Drive Club, you know, that kind of stuff. Here's some more PS3 games. No sign of Vita, so I guess it's pretty much all the Vita gonna get right here. So, you know, I guess about time, I guess, you know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much it, man. I mean, you know, it's just real sad to me that it seems like that gaming industry, we all know the gaming industry is down, you know what I'm saying? You see it with the game sales, you see what's going on, and it's just like, you know, slowly but surely gaming is just getting weeded out. It's kind of like Saturday morning cartoons. You know, there are currently no Saturday morning cartoons on TV anymore. And it seems like gaming itself, the gaming we play, is slowly but surely getting pushed down. You know, the mobile market is taking over. A lot of money's going there. People are playing that in a way more. People are buying that way more in a way. And you know, we know the sales for Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Advanced Warfare are down compared to the previous games, and they've been down since like Modern Warfare 3, you know what I'm saying? Black Ops was down from that, then Ghost was down from Black Ops, and this one's down from that. These kind of pre-orders, so you know, it might not sell as big as those previous games. Maybe that franchise is finally on the decline. People are kind of tired of it, you know. Of course, you know, with the Wii U and Nintendo side, their games, they have great games coming out, but they're not selling as huge as they did previously. So, you know, just one of those things, man. What do you think? You know, what do you think people are really interested in? What people are actually buying? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, it's just one of the things I can figure out. But either way, like I said, I reserve my games. You know, there are a couple more things I need to pick up. I need to reserve. Also, I need to figure out what figures I want to buy in the first wave. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, most figures are going to be just there for collection. You know, because they look cool. I might use a couple for the actual feature. You know what I'm saying? But overall, you know, I got to decide on that. So, that's pretty much it, people. Like I said, I just want to do a little quick video about, like I said, the Giants toy books from Toys R Us, what I reserve, and throw that question out there. What are you spending your money on this holiday season? What are you going to buy? Are you going to buy a brand new system? Are you going to buy a lot of games? I mean, you know, it's up to you. It's your decision. It's your money, you know. So, I guess, guys, until next time, until another video, wherever that may be, a new game track, a new picking up the crap, anything, you know. I'll see you guys soon. This is your boy, the one and only Jodecideion. Until next time, peace.